Hi everyone, I'm Lavanya, the student of Federation University ATMC Melbourne campus, having my student ID as 30375121. So today I'll be providing a presentation on a successful leader. So before directly hopping on to the leader chosen by me, let's see what leadership and a leader is. So leadership is a skill and an ongoing learning ability possessed by a person who aims at achieving certain objectives with the help of his followers and team members. So this is done by motivating and encouraging people to realize that their potential and attain successfully the organizational and group objectives. So the important thing to know is that leadership and management go hand in hand. A strong leadership with weak management and vice versa is always harmful for an organization in order to achieve any form of results. But the actual challenge is the combination of both strong leadership and strong management in order to balance each other's tasks. So there are various leadership styles, and I'll be discussing about Goleman's 6 leadership styles. The first one is visionary. So it motivates through increasing their self-confidence and empathy towards a particular vision. So he says, come with me. Coaching. It helps in developing people for future by creating self-awareness. Try this. Affiliative, which is create harmony and builds emotional bonds by communicating with one another, and they believe like people come first. Democratic. In democratic, forges consensus through participation by collaborating ideas. Like, what do you think? What do you think? Like this, just collaborating ideas of different people. Then the next one is pace setting. So sets high standards for performance to let the team members take initiative and then urge to drive their organizational and societal goals. Do as I do now. Commanding. It demands immediate compliance, believing in self-control. Do what I tell you. So, the chosen leader, according to me, is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I chose Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam as a successful leader and the one to whom I personally admire, who was a great human being and a model for secular India. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam was an aeroscience scientist who served as the 11th President of India from 2002 to 2007. He was born and raised in Tamil Nadu, South India, and studied physics and aerospace engineering. After his studies after the completion of his studies, he spent the next 4 decades as a scientist and the science administrator, mainly at DRDO and ISRO. So DRDO is the Defense Research and Development Organization, and ISRO is Indian Space Research Organization. And then in 2002, he was elected as the 11th President of India, widely referred to as People's President. His success stories. Dr. Kalam, the proud son of India, made India a strong and united country in the modern days, and by his efforts on rocket science. He was a person who worked in every field which can make India developed, including technological, educational, and even political sector. He never worked for himself, always tried to contribute his efforts to the nation. He was involved in India's civilian space program and the military missile development efforts, and thus came to be known as the Missile Man of India for his work and the development on ballistic missile and launch vehicle technology. He also played a pivotal role in the technical and political role in India's leading Pokhran 2 nuclear test, since the first in the original one, which was launched by India in 1974. And he was the awardee of various distinct renowned awards, including Bharat Ratna. His leadership styles and characteristics. So Dr. Kalam himself have defined as to who the leader is. He stated, let me define a leader. He must have a vision, a passion, and not afraid of any problem. Instead, he should know how to defeat it. Most importantly, he must work with integrity. So Dr. Kalam famously once said that when failure occurs, a leader should humbly own it and acknowledge it. But when success comes, the leader should again have the humility to give the credit to all the people involved in that particular project. I must say, more than a leader, Dr. Abdul Kalam, was a person who lived a life with human morals and ethics. His leadership styles and characteristics, talking about them, Dr. APJ possessed different leadership styles as discussed earlier, depending on the project and the people he used to work with. But most importantly, he opted visionary, coaching and affiliative style as discussed earlier, and most of the time he uses that three categories only. But sometimes, according to situation, he also showed democratic pace setting as well as commanding styles also, depending on the situation. As a whole, he was a man who possessed different leadership characteristics, as in enhancing inner resources like stress tolerance, emotional awareness, we can say optimism, flexibility, then rapport building with others, which includes connection with the others, humility or listening, empathy, like putting the shoes in someone's else's feet, so that in order to see what he or she is facing at that particular time. Fixing the tone or setting the tone, worldview, openness, optimism, responsibility, and leading the team, which includes harmony, co-creation, rapport building, vision, and focus. Why Dr. Abdul Kalam appealed to me as a successful leader? So there are various points. There's no one point, but various points which made me believe, and here's a reference also from which I took help. I was really impressed by the person who have mentioned it here. So Dr. Abdul Kalam, the former president of India, a son of a small boat owner from far end of the country, reaching what possibly the supreme most position anyone can ever held in India. So that too only once in 5 years, and that too through sincerity, hard work, dedication, and he could reach there. So everything is possible. I could only think about Abraham Lincoln in the modern world history, who is such innovative and such experienced person like him. Dr. Kalam was a man with nothing except curiosity and passion for flying with wings of fire, flow of high as he could reach the sky. He had a fire to prove something. He was a special satellite to prove something that he could do. So leaders ignite the minds of the others. He used to ignite, he used to learn things from others and then take an action. Dr. Kalam boasted nothing but learned as much as he can till his last breath. He kept nothing to himself but shared with transparency and sincerity to each and every one and everything he learned. Such was his leadership style that Dr. Kalam's accession to power and position was just occasions to further humble as much possible as he can, so that people who met him and visit him feel really privileged that we met such a great man in our life. He made people proud that whatever he is thinking, the people also believed in him and worked accordingly. He used to make people believe in their dreams. He wanted people to dream, to transform their dreams into reality and the results into actions. I must say that he used to say that dreams are not the ones that you take while sleeping. Instead, dreams are the ones that don't let you sleep. Why? He was truly a visionary who envisioned a developed India, and that is very much a reality through his strong vision. What can a missile scientist do with his learnings to evaluate India's problems and his cross-pollinated idea of using high-grade steel used in missile that can kill people, design and develop what famously known as Kalam Raju's 10 that now save people, like a missile which was created to kill many lives. Now he used it for saving many lives, and that too at the fraction of the cost compared to those with experienced one and the expensive ones that used to destroy it, and he used the ones to save people's life. Leaders look for solution to problems with innovative mindset. He used to take and used to just solve the problems in every innovative manner he could. Now, lessons for project managers. The project managers, in addition to possessing the basic management skills, must also possess essential qualities and competencies of leadership for an effective and efficient business as well as project results. It is the duty of a project manager to apply right skills at right time and also embrace right knowledge for the right jobs. Thus, the role of a project manager as a leader is significant for successful management of projects. Lessons for project managers. So these are various lessons for the project managers. These are: be a leader, be a dreamer, push your boundaries, don't be limited to one particular place, take responsibility, take initiative, defeat the problem and succeed, keep fit. Keep fit in the sense that your mind and health both should not compromise in any cost. Be tenacious, think different, just think out of the box. Connect with people, and hard work as well as smart work. This was all for today. Thank you so much. And any kind of questions, you can just email me and I'll answer all of your questions. Thank you so much.